September 6, 2018, 16:42 hours, CUCS program at the YMCA on 135th Street. So today we made a general complaint towards the City Council, the Mayor's office, DA's office, several news outlets because of the program, how it's being mismanaged here at the CUCS program. We've had people who have sexually accosted women in this program. Seems this behavior is basically rewarded because the sexual perpetrator was basically given housing when instead of being removed from the program, this person was rewarded by given housing. And no police were ever called. No report was ever made to the police department regarding the sexual perpetrator's actions toward a female client in this program. It's imperative that the New York City Council, the Mayor's office, District Attorney, and anybody relevant that can oversight this program, because it just seems like it's being run nilly-willy with no concern whatsoever for basic safety and security for female clients in this program. Unfortunately, it's being run like it's a fucking summer camp and nobody's accountable to anybody. If you draw up concerns regarding issues where stalkers are knocking on female doors, you have people that are doing inappropriate behavior on this program, and you bring up your concerns to the staff in this program, nothing is done about it. Unfortunately, it's just continuing, and there's no remedy. The staff do not have any real concern over the issues of women being sexually accosted by perpetrators who have a propensity to act in this behavior. Security is basically nil. The YMCA security is basically understaffed and unable to provide the proper security for this floor. And when your concerns are drawn up about the offenders that are acting in this manner towards women, it's basically treated as a non-event. Some of the staff members here are basically obnoxious, very arrogant. They want to, you see how they have the doors closed here. There's no real security standards on this floor. So unfortunately, this is what basically the staff does. Locks themselves behind doors. There's no real oversight or no security in the premises here. As you can see, all the staff members' doors are basically locked, and they have meetings in the morning, they go out to lunch, and there's really no oversight on the behavior issues here regarding people who are not even in this program, because this floor is shared by other programs. So we have individuals who are stalkers. We have people here who sexually accost women in the program here, and nothing is done about it. Nothing. We complain to the staff. It's basically a joke to them, So something needs to be done where either personnel needs to be changed. You have to change some of these staff members because they basically act like it's a camp being run here, So unfortunately, nothing will change until oversight is brought in. Somebody from the council member's office, somebody from the mayor's office, somebody from the DA to investigate the sexual accost that women have to go through in the floor, and it's covered up. Basically, it's not the first time. We've known that this has occurred prior, and this program continues to cover up these criminal acts that are committed by these individuals towards women. Okay, so I'm putting this out there as a general alert. Anybody that has any type of oversight powers that can hold these people accountable for their lack of action and their dereliction, and they laugh. You see how they joke about it. It's funny to them. Until somebody gets really hurt or woman gets raped, then they stop. But what they do is they basically just have meetings in the morning, they have meetings in the afternoon, and they're hardly ever here to ever account for anything that goes on here. So unfortunately, it's a hangout. It's a club. You understand? And then you have people here who are not accountable to anybody. So basically, you can come to this program, sexually abuse women, sexually accost women, sexually harass women, and then you're rewarded with housing. You're rewarded with housing while the rest of us who complain about this issue are treated basically as nuisance. So it's imperative that somebody who has any type of oversight power check into this. I'd be happy to testify because I witnessed it personally. This is not third hand. I witnessed it with my own eyes, and it was basically just covered up. So obviously, there needs to be some oversight, accountability of this program. Thank you. To be continued.